Hello, I'm Cariocekus and I've been playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and I decided to share my opinion of the game here. I also do stream over on Twitch, links in the video description down below if you want to hang out over there. But yeah, let's jump into the review then. So starting with what, in my opinion, makes Ori stand out is the audio, meaning the music in this game is beautiful. Just listen to a bit of the music over on the menu. But it also can be intense. These are better heard during some of the game's chase sequences, which there are a few, and during the boss fights. But even just running around or standing still makes you want to listen more. Even though I did have some audio issues with the game, not sure why these happened. I did play on PC and using the Game Pass, that might have been something related to it, I'm not sure. On to the graphics and how the game looks. I like how the game looks. Colors are bright, the world looks alive, the depth in the environment really helps it stand out and bringing the world to life. The game just looks beautiful. So now, gameplay, one of the most important bits. So you start the game with no abilities and you get more as you progress through the game, so you unlock new abilities. There are active abilities, which you can have 3, but let's be honest here, it's actually 2, because after you get the healing, that really never leaves. Customization is slightly possible with the passive shards you can get in the world and buy. These give you passive abilities that change certain abilities, like making the bow shot shoot 3 arrows instead of 1. Then there are the movement abilities like bash and grapple, which open up the combat by giving us more movement to make those cool plays and making it possible to explore parts of the game that you could not reach before, making you want to go back to where you've been, especially when you can possibly find a combat shrine which grants more shards, so you can use more passives. So the controls are responsive, enemies start simple but get new moves the deeper you go into the game. Though they reuse the design of enemies, they do change their color palette and give them new moves. This helps keep you on your toes, but even with the new moves, these enemies do not offer that much of a challenge, even though I was playing on hard. Now the big bosses, on the other hand, are a completely different story. All the bosses look unique and they fight differently, and these fights do provide quite a bit of challenge. Learning the attack animations and how best to avoid them. For example, the Luma Pools boss is one tough dude. He did murder me quite a few times before I finally learned how to beat him. The same thing goes for the other bosses. So, replayability. Honestly, I don't see much replayability here, though you could probably try building Ori differently, going for a more ranged approach instead of melee. But still, the energy system will limit you a bit, but the game does offer good exploration incentives should you want your run to last a bit longer. So story-wise, I really don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but like the first one, this game also hits you in the feels, like really hard. All about light versus darkness, but at the same time still making you feel empathy for the big baddie, with a nice little twist at the end. So my overall opinion is, I do recommend the game to any fans of 2D platformers. I do think the game is best played on hard. Just go explore this beautifully crafted world of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Well, if you like this review, consider dropping a like, maybe even subscribe. Yeah, hell, you can also join me on Twitch, as I said in the opening. Links in the video description down below. Yeah, stay awesome, people. Thanks for watching.